I don't know. I go into like motivational mode. I did this in the previous videos we've done, and I'll probably do it today. It's just what I do because I give a damn. I can't help it. When Charles goes quiet, everybody be worried.
That's right. After a long stint of absence from the
Yeah.
YouTube poll, we are back, folks. We're back, and this is our second topic since we last talked about. It's gonna be about coaching. Bob Galen has this saying. I think it's in his book, in his new badass agile coaching. I think on one of the pages he said that anybody can coach. What are your thoughts on that phrase alone? Anybody can coach, and why is that good or why is that bad?
I'm torn by this statement. I'm gonna try to get to why I'm torn. I'm gonna say something that maybe people will comment and say I don't know what the difference is, but I'm gonna try to differentiate it. Um, I think that everyone could coach, but it doesn't mean that everybody can
Okay,
coach.
all right, it could and it can't. All right,
Yeah, and I'm trying to make a differentiation between could and can, whereas I think that everybody has the capability to be a coach, can coach, or could coach. But I don't think that there's a lot of folks that can't. And not a lot of folks. I don't think that everybody can coach. And the reason why I'm looking at it is to be for me, and this is my personal definition of a coach, is they've got to be a good teacher, they've got to be a good mentor, they've got to be a motivator. They have to be able to they have to first hold themselves accountable, but also hold others accountable. They got to be courageous. And I wrote something else here, and they've got to be authentic.
okay,
All right.
okay,
And those, to me, that's a coach. That when you approach a situation, a coach exhibits all of those different things. And I've met people who are good managers or who are managers that really they can manage the heck out of things, but they struggle with the coaching side because they don't have that full package. And then like these are just five things that come to me that I look at it as like this is kind of like my stance is I'm a teacher, I'm a mentor, um, I'm a motivator. I hold myself accountable when I screw up, but I also need to be courageous enough to hold others around me accountable. Um, and then the being authentic, which is a challenge in today's professional world where I feel like you have to put on a face and you have your professional persona and no, I'm going to be who I am, like it or leave it. I'm goofy, I'm happy, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm going to come to the situation with that because I feel that I can coach. People pick up on that, people could pick up whether you're being fake or not, and if you're being fake, your impact as a coach is diminished if you're not authentic, if you're
so
not being so yeah, it's hard for a lot of people to do this.
so what? Why? So let's go back to that one statement you just said, right?
Yeah.
Trying to be genuine, trying to not come across being fake, right? Uh, I think that's to me worthwhile to have to think about. That is, I think if you have mixed motive, in other words, let's say, if I'm the manager, right, of this individual and I'm trying to coach this individual, what is my motive? Is
Hmm.
my motive, enabling them to be better, or is my motive to help the organization deliver, right? So in other words, hey, I've got to deliver as a manager. I have
Hmm.
something to deliver, so I want you to go deliver this. Therefore, I shall coach you so that you can deliver this, right? So if that is, to me, that is the dangerous zone to be in because you're moving away from actually coaching to
Yes.
something else, right? I think that fear is what I have. It's a maybe think about so okay, awesome. We come in as coaches. We say, hey, organization A, it looks like your managers need some training around coaching, right?
Hmm.
Maybe we help elevate them to be better. So we go in. right? We set this class with them. We set this courses. We bring in experts in teaching, training. We train the managers, right? And then the organization say, hey, Richard, thank you for doing all these things. We don't need you now because all our managers can coach.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
That's a all right, throwing a good curveball at me there. Because I've always believed that, a good coach is always trying to coach himself out of a job.
Yeah, that's my first instinct, right? That means I have been successful. I've coached them. I can now walk away, right? Now,
Yeah.
in that situation did I really do my job? Have I been actually successful? Did it blindside me or not? So what is my purpose? My goal is to coach myself out of the job, right? That's what we want to do.
I'm gonna say this, that I would actually be okay with that, because I would personally be hurt. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, that's my job, man. This is
Yeah.
my livelihood. But if I'm gonna take it like one step, get esoteric, it's like my goal and objective as a coach is to come in and help foster an environment for creativity, innovation, and then for that too, in leadership. I'm not saying I'm a great leader, but just created an environment for that, where it doesn't have to lean on one person or a group of people, that everybody should be able to lead and coach, leadership and coaching. So to me, if I mic drop and go to an island somewhere, if I walked in and they said, and the organization say, hey, all our folks can coach, they understand the people, they understand the process, they understand the outcomes that we're trying to do, we understand our customer, we understand like all the different levels, we don't need somebody to teach us about that. I'm like, wow, this is an amazing feat, professionally. I would be proud of that. I would wear that with a badge of honor and be like, look, I came in and helped build all this degree of leadership and coaching, and that's not a bad thing for me. Again, I'd be like, oh crap, there goes my livelihood. I need to not be as good at doing that.
In a sense, it's like T-shape, right? I'm not necessarily trying to make everybody a coach, but they should have some coaching capabilities, right? And you still need a dedicated coach somehow. And that's what I'm thinking, is that you probably need somebody that is sole purpose, that is their expertise, their dedication, that you can lean towards and say, in the events of, when I am not able to do the right thing or not able to coach properly, I need help. Have you answered it enough, I guess? Is there even an answer? Let's put it this way.
I don't think so, honestly. I think it's a really awesome statement by Bob, and I think that if I were to derive what he, and again, he's probably going to send me a message like, that's not what I was trying to do. But I think that he's trying to spark a debate around that statement and do some exploration on like, what's coaching? Define it. What is it for you?
All right, I think I think that is the cue for us to wrap on this one specific topic. I think I brought it up in terms of, can everybody coach? Actually, not me, but Bob Galen did it, and he is going around doing his session. I think there's a session coming up on LinkedIn that I'm seeing that is everybody is an Agile coach, and I think he's doing it in some meetup somewhere, or actually in South Africa.
Traveling the world.
Well, I don't believe he's going to be there. It's going to be a meetup soon.
Virtual? Okay.
Yes, virtual.
I was about to say that the world is back.
The world is back. The world is back.